we go. How's the screen, everyone? Does it look okay? I'm so sorry. I really need to get used to doing this kind of stuff. Okay. All right. So how about this time? How does it look this time? Okay, looks good. Finally. Finally, there we go. All right. Okay, let me take a look at the comments. You got this. Thank you so much. Ronald. Hello. Hi. So excited. We are too. We got it. On behalf of the Shokunet. Thank you. We're happy you're back. I'm so sorry. It was such a simple mistake. It was the settings on I'm broadcasting from my phone, on my iPhone, and I had it locked for the turning of the screens. I had it locked, so that's such a stupid mistake. So sorry. Looks good. All right. Yeah, I deleted the first one, by the way. I'm so sorry. I thought it was something with the trouble of the of YouTube, but give me 1 second. Alright. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. See? Okay, looks good, looks good. Sorry, just changing the settings a little bit. There we go. Oh, the 11 teen. Thank you so much. All the best for your family. Thank you so much. Okay. Looks good. All right, I think everything's all set then. I changed the description box. The screen's okay, and everyone can hear me, I believe. Okay, all right, it's good. Then I think I'm in the screen. All right, so then I'm going to be asking Harumi to come into the camera then. Are you there? 今ついてくる？
レジしてる間に連れてくるよ、別に
じゃあ今連れてこようか。Okay, second thought, we're gonna bring Nagi too. She just fell asleep after she came home, so. And this is my new computer, by the way, the one I was talking about in my few videos back. Some of my videos have all those, the glitches, I think it might be some kind of the problem with the application I use for the editing, but anyways, I have this new computer now. I've used my last one, my old one, for like 6 years, and it was like the lowest quality one, because back at that time I've never imagined myself doing video editing at all. So this is like the newest one, I think. Yes. Yeah, and I thought of buying, not these MacBooks, the one, not the laptops, but the big ones. But sometimes, we go back to Fukuoka, where Harumi's home city is, and everything. So it's better I have a movable computer, I guess. All right. Then, honey, can you come over on this side? I have the computer on this side today, so. Okay.
Hi.
There we go.
Hi, everyone.
Everyone, can you see them?
よいしょ
Watch out, sweetie. You're right. Yeah. Okay, so this is Harumi. Hey, we're seeing it like this right now. You can go a little bit more to the side. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, a little more to the side. And this is Nagi. Is she still sleeping?
Yeah.
She's still sleeping. She just came home today.
ただいま
Yeah. So Nagi was born, our second daughter Nagi was born on the 24th of February. But you went to the hospital actually 2 days before that. Yeah. You went to hospital went to the 22nd to 23rd, and it was about to change.
ああ、そうか
You
そうか
went. So you went about a day ahead
うん
because your contractions started.
うんうん
But even though they started, it was a little bit too weak, and we were like this, discussing if you should come home once or not. But in the end, on the 24th, the day that she was expected to be born, yeah, she did come out. Yes, on her own.
ね
Yeah, so everything was really good. And then in Japan, it does depend on the hospital though, right? How many days you stay inside the hospital after you
え
give
あ
birth to your
そう
baby?
ねうんうん
Usually it's about 5 days or no? Shorter or longer?
なんか初産婦さんで
Mm-hmm.
5日から1週間みたいな。
That's like average?
あ
Like 5 to
うん
a week?
うんで、帝王切開やったら8日間
A
ぐら
little
い
bit
な
longer?
そうそうちょ
Okay,
っと
okay, okay.
幅はあるけど病院によって
Mhm,
大
mhm.
体一緒かな
So you were in the hospital for about 5 days then, right? Yeah, exactly. So in Japan, usually once a mother gives birth to her baby, they both stay in the hospital and the nurses take care of you. They bathe your baby for you, feed you, and everything, and does everything for you for at least 5 to about a week. Yes. And because of the coronavirus, as I wrote in the description box, my first daughter, Hinata, and I weren't able to see them for these 5 days. Or actually 6 days because she went into the hospital a day in advance. So we just met Nagi for our first time too, just like a few hours ago. 2 hours ago, I think. Yeah.
うん
So this is really, really cool. Thank you so much. Nagi Tan. This is my younger brother here in the comments.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
本当に私
Thank you. Ice Blade. That's a really cool name. Ice Blade. Thank you. Oh, so as usual, we'll try to answer any questions you have through the comments as much as possible. But of course, this is a newborn baby. Harumi might have to move out of the camera once in a while, and we have to kind of like move around a little bit. But we do have a few things prepared for this celebration. So how about we get started? Yeah. What do you want to do? We're gonna be eating that and everything, but are we gonna give Maggie back to her bed, or
ああそっかでも
how are you going to? Do you want to bring something here so she can lay down on the floor, or yeah. Well, what do you need?
持ってくるわ
Okay. There you go.
しょはい
Harumi doesn't have a big belly anymore. Alright. Here. While we wait for Harumi is gonna bring like a small cushion or something where Nagi can lay down. We have a few things ready for the celebration today. And we'll probably be doing this live for maybe about an hour, I believe. Yeah, because Harumi, is still recovering from the delivery still, so. Hi Nagi, welcome to the world. Thank you so much. Hi Nagi. わあ、かわいい。おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。You are now a family of 4. Yeah, that's right. I still really can't believe it, but yes, we are a family of 4 now. コロンビアから夜10時。あ、よかったです。時間まだ見れる時間でしたね、ギリギリ。よかった。Does she have her doll set for Hinamatsuri? Yes, it's in 2 days, isn't it? Yeah, Hinamatsuri, Monoseku, it's in 2 days. We actually haven't had anything ready yet. We've been so busy. Yeah, we should, we have this here, so we should like put up the dolls or something for her. I mean, we have 2 daughters, so it's an important day for us. We should have something ready. We usually do. We did so last year and the year before that too, but this year we've been so busy. I barely survived taking care of Hinata on my own, back at home. Alright, does Nagi have a middle name? In Japan we don't have middle names actually, so Nagi won't have a middle name. Where do you have middle names? I mean, like in America, I know you have middle names, but is that culture common in Europe too, or in other countries? If you can tell me about that, yes. So like my younger brother, he was on the comments a while ago. He was born in America. I was in Michigan from 5 to 11 years old, but he was born there, so he has a middle name actually. Yep. Oh, she is so cute. Thank you. Does the name Nagi mean anything? It does mean something, actually, yeah. So we have like between Harumi and I, we have like 3 rules, I should say, on how to name our kids. And we'll be talking about that later when Harumi comes back. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. And also talk about how the giving birth to Nagi, the story was like too. We'll talk about the 2 things later. Hold on. Okay. How many children do you plan on having? At least 3, we were saying. At least 3. But I guess the most important part is probably if we can afford them a happy life, Harumi and I, we actually want as many kids as we want actually, but if we can't, give them enough money and, an efficient life, a sufficient life, it's really irresponsible, right? So we don't want to do that. Are you okay? Like completely? This half is okay? Alright. I remember doing this for Hinata like 2 years ago. Like this is okay? I always thought that Hinata, our first daughter, is really small, but once I saw Nagi, she's like a giant now. Is this good? Okay. Okay, a little bit closer. She's so tiny. Can you see her on the screen? Oh, a little bit out of the screen, but... Yeah, so if you can bring her a little bit closer, I think she'll recognize the camera. Or maybe not. It's okay, I guess. Oh yeah, she's a little bit into the camera. I think she needs to go a little bit outwards, I think. You okay? Let's just go on her. Alright. She's so tiny. Wow. Don't cry. Okay. So let's get started then. Thank you so much for waiting, everyone. Hold on, I'll bring the first thing. Harumi, you stay here with Nagi, okay? So, Harumi, number 1. I bought you flowers. Welcome home. Welcome home. Yeah. Hinata and I went to the flower shop in our neighborhood yesterday, and we told them that, my wife is going to be coming out of the hospital after giving birth to my second baby, so they made this assortment of flowers, I guess I should say. Just for arrangement of flowers, yeah. Assortment of flowers, yeah. Bad English, sorry. Yeah, I wanted to bring you flowers. I didn't know what else I should bring you, but so number 1, I brought her flowers. Yeah, I'll bring a vase so you can hold on to this for me. You want to put it behind the camera up there? Maybe it's still sorts. Yeah. I didn't actually hide it inside the house, I just had it there, but no one noticed. Do you think I should open up the whole thing maybe? Really? Okay. Alright. Hope you What a beautiful collaboration of swords and the flower. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. So that's number 1. Okay. And then number 2, we have. Yay! Take a look, guys. Sushi. Isn't this really cool? This is actually a pretty famous delivery sushi, actually. It's called, I think they have the restaurant name on the plate here, no? No, actually. It's called Gin no Sara, means silver plate. And it's actually a really famous restaurant where you can order sushi and they bring it to your home. And I think it's the same in your country too, but you know, pregnant women aren't allowed to have raw things, right? Like fish or meat or eggs and such. So, but Harumi loves sushi. So, yeah, every time we went to like a sushi shop, you couldn't eat anything that's raw, and you always had to eat everything that's cooked. Yeah, so this is one of the things Harumi was really, really looking forward to. Yeah, and we were a little bit worried. You know, after coming out of the hospital, she might be a little bit too tired or, yeah, like, so we could start talking about this. Hinata, our first daughter, took 20 hours before she was born from the time the contractions started, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like honjinsu, like the main contractions, not like the weak ones, right? The strong ones took 20 hours, actually, so. And how long was it for Nagi? Like 6 hours? No?
そう6なんだけど、その6の最初もまあ弱いから、 一応6っていうことになってるけど、本当に痛かったのはもう1時間ぐらい。
Really? So, like about 6 hours, but the time that it actually was really painful, it really hurt was just about an hour. So that's like so much shorter. Yeah, it was really fast, wasn't it? Yeah, so we did a video call right after he gave birth to Nagi. Yeah, and Hinata and I were at home and we talked on the phone, but you looked so healthy. Because, you know, when Hinata was born, of course, there was no coronavirus. So I was at her side through the 20 hours, actually. If we include the time coming from home to the hospital, going to the hospital, was like more than 24 hours, actually. Yeah, because I was with her anyways. And after giving birth to Hinata, we took a video too. I took a video, and your face was like all pale, and you were like half dead. Yeah, looking back at the videos now, like we always say, I looked like a zombie too. I was like awake for like 24 hours after going to work. Yeah, I went to work, came home, and then midnight the contractions started actually. So I was like a zombie too at that time, but you look so much healthier this time. All right. So anyways, I'm so sorry I haven't been able to see the comments at all. Actually, hold on. So they give you these soy sauce packages and the plates where you can put the soy sauce in. So and the wooden chopsticks. These come along with the set. So hold on, let me open it up for you. There's a daughter over there. And by the way, Harumi has a younger sister. And she's actually here to help us out with taking care of the baby, which is a big help. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
She's taking care of Hinata for us right now. Because if she was on her own, it'd be a little bit too scary, so running around everywhere. Thank you so much.
もう一個取っておいでってプレート。
本当に？ゆきごめん、醤油のやつももらってもいい？
あ、じゃあ来た。見て。ありがとう。
Okay, so this is our first one, first daughter. You gotta be careful of your younger sister, though, sweetheart. Swords and flowers sounds pretty much like Guns N' Roses. Yeah, it does. It does.
確かに。Guns N' Roses.
Does she have a byakugan? Probably. Do you? Do you have Byakugan Hinata?
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe later, someday in your life. Alright. We're gonna be talking about that soon too. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. So honey, you can start eating from any one of these sushis you like. This one's actually the seasonal one. So the Gin no Sara, this restaurant, has like the set sushi sets. The ones that are like you can order anytime during the year, but this one is seasonal, only for this like winter, spring-ish season. There's a lot of shrimps in it, and Harumi loves shrimps. So. There you go. いただきます. Go ahead. Which one would you like?
エビかなやっぱり。
Yeah, it looks so.
すごい。
Yeah, it looks big. Hinata is so cute. Oh, thank you so much. Tortoro Porco. Congratulations on such a beautiful blessing. Thank you so much.
見て。すごい。
Wow, it's huge. Looks great. Go ahead. I think we should bring a plate for you. Congrats, my dude. Thank you so much. Hinata is so cute. Hinata. Sweetie, be careful there. Do you speak English to Hinata? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes we do. Sometimes we speak to her in Chinese too, sometimes in English. Oh, is it good? It's been about a year since you ate sushi, right? Oh, I bet so. Hold on. I'm gonna give some of this sushi to my sister-in-law too, so hold on, I'm gonna be bringing a plate.
Oh,
Is it good? Sweetie, be careful of the soy sauce though, okay? Don't bump into the soy sauce. Alright. Hinata has to train her Byakugan yet. All my friends say that too, by the way. すっぽんを食べたことがありますか？あります。ないの？逆に。Yeah, I do, yes. I ate suppon in sashimi, I think. My grandfather that passed away, my grandfather, my father's side, he loved suppon, actually. Yeah, so he would always eat it. Please don't move the table, sweetie. You just got in, thank you so much. Suppon. Is that the kanji character for suppon? That's so difficult. I've never seen it before. 很好吃，对。寿司。You are so lovely. Congrats from Texas. 若い人はいいな。若い。そうですかね。まだギリギリ若いですかね。ナマコ食べたことありますか？ありますよ。あるよ、あるよ。
すごいね。
Why haven't you eaten these things? They're all famous.
まあまあ中国家庭だからかもしれない。
Maybe. Yuki? Which one do you want to have?
エビとマグロが好きです。
Alright.
1個ずつあげる？それか。
Then hold on.
食べれないものある逆に。
そんなにあ、イクラは確かにちょっと苦手。
貝は？
サーモンとか貝とかもちょっと苦手かも。
めっちゃ多い。
Hold on.
タイ。
じゃあ一旦これ。
ありがとうございます。
So, then if I can have some myself. いただきます。By the way, you shouldn't hold on to chopsticks when you say itadakimasu, by the way. That's impolite, by the way. Yeah, but I can't put it down anywhere right now. So, you know what? I'll actually go for the shrimp as well. Over here. Oh. What's big idea? So big. Okay. いただきます。
やばくない？プリップリ。ね。
This is crazy. Oh my goodness, this is way better than I imagined. I knew it was going to be delicious. So good though. Wow. It's really good. Sweetie, you can eat more. Keep on going.
いい
Yeah,
いやいや、
of
翔
course,
くん
wow.
ちょっと食べてからにしようかな。
Oh, thank you so
今
much.
卵1個食べたよ。
Oh, really? You can just keep on going. Hold on. Hinata, how about you come over here?
ゆきちゃんこれこれ。あ、いきません。
Is Nagi saying something? So I'm sorry, everyone. We've been a little bit like running around and busy a little bit.
じゃあ食べよう。いただきます。
Oh, thank you so much. Graybrand Gonzalez, is that how you use your name? Thank you so much. Congratulations and thank you for sharing your special day, Kristen Johnson. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, because we have so many kids now. We're so busy. We're not too very used to doing this broadcast either, so Nagi is precious. Thank you. Harumi, enjoy. You so deserve this.
ありがとう。
ご出産おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。先日ご連絡くださった空手道場の方、空手道場枠さんの方ですね。ありがとうございます。返信遅れてしまって本当に申し訳ございませんでした。本当にすみませんでした。本当にまた渡してしまっていて。I'm starting to go hungry now again. I like sushi without wasabi. Yeah, when I was younger, I never had
そうね。
sushi with wasabi either. But I think it's because I started drinking alcohol once I grew up. My kind of taste started to change, I guess. Yeah, it's quite common, I think. You start to like different tastes once you start drinking alcohol. He's got that. My sister-in-law is saying that the sushi's really good too. すごいよね、エビがね、特にね。Yeah, it's really good. Wow. All right. Do you want any of them to be bilingual? That I would definitely, because again, Harumi is 100% Chinese, but born and brought up in Japan. Her relatives though, everyone else are all in China, and they only speak Chinese. So I of course want my kids to be able to speak English, but I personally feel that can come afterwards because not being able to talk to your relatives I think is a little bit sad. So I want them to study Chinese first. And English, you can study it anywhere right now. I mean, there's so many systems, nice systems where you can study English. Textbooks and everything, right? So I want them to be able to speak Chinese first because it's part of their personality, I think. So identity, sorry, yeah. Congratulations. Orders. Thank you. Congratulations. Will the next child be named Tenten? No. It would be really funny if it was Tenten though. Yes, yes.
マギの 中国の
Mm.
サムネ てんてん
Oh, really? What was Meng Meng?
もも
Is Hinata, right? Yeah. So actually, Nagi's nickname in China, there's a culture where you give babies like baby nicknames. They call it xiaomiar. It's Tian Tian actually. So
甘いのてんてんスイ
there you go. You have Tian Tian. We did have Tian Tian there. This is Tian Tian actually already.
うん
Nagi-chan wa kawaii desu. Arigatou gozaimasu. My name Sarah means princess. That's so beautiful. 美しい家族です。ありがとうございます。頑張ります。 Shogo, how tall are you? I am 173 centimeters. If you can change that into feet for me, I don't I don't usually use it, so. I like takoyaki. I do too. I love takoyaki too. I'm sorry I missed Nagi coming into the world when she was born February 24th, 11:15 a.m. Yes. Thank you so much. No, it will be called Rock Lee. And it's gonna be a boy then. I want to go to Kyoto now. Yeah, I really hope you can come soon. Really taking so much time for this world to come back normal.
ネギちゃんトイレしたわ。
あ、本当？
うん。
Okay. はい。괜찮고? Okay. The rice mochi is good. クマを食べたことありますか? No. No. You're asking so many questions about what we've eaten before. No, never. February 24th was your due date? Really? What a coincidence. Is that 5 feet 8, by the way? 5 feet 8. Big baby, yeah. She's so small and tiny, but she's big, yeah. Hold on. She'll be coming back soon. She just needs to change her diapers, yeah. Okay, let me have some sushi meanwhile. These all look so delicious. Do you have these delivery sushis in your country too, by the way? In Japan, it's quite common to like order these for celebration, like in New Year's or like occasions like this. And gin no sara, the quality is so high. It's really good. There's a lot of other sushi delivery restaurants in Japan, obviously, but gin no sara is, I would definitely say it's the best. Yeah, I bet so. ないわよ。Really? There aren't any sushi places where I live. That's too bad. You gotta come over to Japan. Actually, Nagi's due date was February 24th. So she was born on a day she was expected to be born, on her due date. So, what a good child. Really? I don't remember, I lived in Michigan for 6 years. I don't remember having any sushi in Michigan. Well, I used to live in Imlay City, as you probably know, so I guess I don't remember any Japanese restaurants in Imlay City. I loved going to Taco Bell and Burger King, by the way, as a child. I think Taco Bell was like probably my favorite. Such a nice memory. 栄さんっていうレストランから注文したことがあります。Wow. How was your anxiety levels before she was born? Was it worse with Nagi or with Hinata? Well, Hinata was our first daughter, so we didn't know anything about, taking care of a baby and how our lives would change, so we were probably a lot more worried when we had Hinata. Nagi, we really didn't have time to be worried, actually, taking care of Hinata every day, and also, and doing YouTube and everything. We've been quite a little bit busy, so. Supermarkets and restaurants both have sushi here. It's great. Now I must raid my kitchen. Yeah, that's right. Will you do vlog in the future? We actually do have some vlog videos, actually. Family vlog. We named it Kyoto Family Vlog, actually. So we do have some videos. And we did take some videos of giving, this time, the story of giving birth to Nagi and everything. So we're probably It'll be out in about a few months though. Harumi usually edits the vlog series, and she's definitely not going to be able to work for a while, so. Alright. アイヌも熊肉を食べますよ. Really? Well, I think so, yeah. I've heard of it before, I think, maybe. I've definitely never had it before, though. Are you okay? You gonna have a third? Yeah, so yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Definitely, we want to have more kids in the future. At least 3, we always say. At least 3 kids, if more if possible, of course, yeah. But the most important part, of course, is Harumi's health, and if we're able to afford them, a good enough life, So I think these 2 factors will be most important. We would definitely love to have more kids, but do you have an old family katana or anything like that? No, we don't. I think most families don't. A lot of people asked me before, like, Shogo, does your family do katanas? Is your family does tea ceremonies and everything? No, not at all, actually. My mother trained in tea ceremonies for about 8 years when she was young, but that's it. Nothing more than that, actually. Oh, Eric, thank you so much for the stamp. Or do you call it stamp in English too? In Japanese, we call it a sticker, I think. Sticker or stamp, I guess. Thank you so much. So yeah, but we always say that the people who are actually descendants of people who've trained in traditional culture, like tea ceremonies or sorts, they tend to most of those people tend to get tired of it, Because ever since they're small, they've been taught that they have to do it, And it's not like something they do for fun, it's something that they must do. And of course there are people who, keep the traditions and actually go on doing what their parents did, but there are a lot of people who stop doing it too. Oh, it's just our screen actually. Yeah, because this side is moving. I think it's the Wi-Fi again, yeah. Alright, because if it stopped, I think everyone would tell us, so. Go for 50, Shogo Army. Go for 50. You're gonna kill me. Alright, yeah, I think Nagi's on the screen right now. Meimeshiki? What? I don't know what that is. Oshichiya Meimeshiki. If I see it in kanji characters, I might know what that is. I'm sorry. Yeah, so for definitely, I had a question. Yeah, for definitely 3 kids or more. So then, one thing we wanted to talk about today, the names of our kids. Yeah, so our first daughter is Hinata, our second daughter is Nagi, and so we basically have 3 rules. I thought, before we started this broadcast, I think we have 3 rules. So number 1 is all of our kids will definitely only have 1 kanji character for their name. Yeah. Hinata is just 1 kanji character that represents the sun. Yep. And Nagi, if you watch Demon Slayer, it's one of the moves that Tomioka Gyu uses, right? Nagi is also 1 kanji character that represents the tranquil state of the ocean, a calm state of ocean. Yeah, the sea. So just 1 kanji character, and the reason why I wanted to do that is because, they're half Chinese. And, well, recently there's actually more people who have 2 kanji characters, right? Like, mostly all of your Chinese friends have 2 kanji characters. So, like, in the past, it was more of 1 character, right? That was common, right? Yeah. So, well, anyways, I wanted their names to be able to kind of be, when they pronounce it in Chinese too, it'll be easier to kind of say and understand, so. It's moving, right? Yeah, exactly. So that's one thing. And our second rule, I thought, is both Hinata and Nagi are names that can be given to both boys and girls. Exactly. So we wanted to give them a neutral name. Because You don't know what'll happen. I mean, they might not want to live as girls in the future. Yeah, and that's really up to them. We don't really care about what they want to do. It's up to them, you know. Yeah, it's up to them for them to decide. So we want to give them a name that doesn't really matter. There's a lot of boys who have Nagis on them, girls, Nagi. Hinata is the same. Like in Naruto, Hinata is Naruto's wife. But you know, in what's that manga? The volleyball manga. You would Haikyuu. Yeah, Haikyuu. I don't know if it's popular in your country too, but in Haikyuu, it's a volleyball comic book. I think it's from Jump. But the main character, I think he is named Hinata as well. Yeah, with a different kanji character. Both the Naruto Hinata and the Haikyuu Hinata both have different names. Yeah, kanji characters. Yes. Oh, do you know about the anime? So yeah, a lot of people tell us, no, you took Hinata from Naruto, right? But no, we do both love Naruto, but no, we haven't taken from Naruto because the third rule, yes. So the first rule was we wanted to give them names with just one kanji character. Second, names that are neutral. Both can be given to boys and girls. And number 3, this is the most important rule we have for giving names to our kids. We want their names to be related to nature. And this is like the most important part, actually. Oh, Trask, Trask, is that your name? Thank you so much. 赤ちゃんの素晴らしい未来を願っております. That's beautiful Japanese. Thank you so much. ありがとうございます. So, there's an old Chinese idiom, I should say. I think it's an idiom. Yeah. It goes, 人法地, 地法天, 天法道, 道法自然. The meaning is, oh, it's really hard to explain in English. So, I think I should say obey or follow. So, humans, people, follow the land of what they live, in the environment that they live. And then the land, the environment, follows or obeys. Tian is sky or heaven, I should say, yes. And then heaven follows or obeys Dao, which is path, like in Bushido, the do is path. So that's like, oh, this is so difficult. I should have prepared a little bit more before I started talking about this. But it's like the ultimate method, I should say, Dao, path, yes. So even heaven follows Dao, the path. But then lastly, Dao, the path, obeys nature. 自然 is 自然 in Japanese. Same kanji characters, means nature. This is an idiom that your father taught me. Yeah, and I loved it ever since I heard it from our first time. And nature goes above everything, you know, as humans, the land, the environment, heaven, and the principle, the ultimate principle of this world. But nature goes above everything. And that really links to the Japanese Shintoism, you know, where we worship nature and we appreciate it, we respect it. And it's inside our traditional culture, you know, in swords and tea ceremonies and flower arrangements and everything. And I thought, yeah, I really want to give our kids the names that are related to nature. So that's why our first daughter is the sun and our second daughter is the sea. Yep. So now I think I've probably made myself understand well that it's not from Naruto. We do love Hinata though from Naruto as well. So that's one thing we wanted to talk about today. Oh, is she asleep now? Oh, she's so cute. Alright, let's have a little bit more sushi then. What is this? Some kind of a... I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be good anyways, so...
どうしようかな。はい。
Harmony, nature, and heaven. Names mean happy, which mostly used for girls, but in Syria it is a family name. Oh, it's beautiful. Happiness. Exactly. Best wishes. Take care and be healthy. Definitely. I was wondering, do you have Know Your Kamon? I love hearing about other families' kamon. It's very interesting, and each one is incredibly beautiful. Yeah, I have a video on my mind talking about kamon soon. I didn't wear the one with my kamon today. Yeah, I should have. Well, it's for celebrations, but I knew I was gonna be eating something, so I didn't want to get it dirty. My kamon is the wisteria, the flower. It's the sagari fuji, so it's a wisteria that's faced downwards. It's one of the top most.
あの動画に着てるやつある。お正月のやつ着てる。
Oh yeah, that's right, exactly. The New Year's videos. I think about 3 videos I wear the kimono. Yeah, so I know which one it is. But my parents were divorced when I was in high school, so my kamon, which you usually should take from your father's side, I take my mother's side kamon, by the way. So I think the wisteria, the sagari fuji, is from Kyoto. So my mother is from Kyoto. So. And someone asked me through Instagram that, like, are we like allowed to have, can like foreigners like wear family crest haori, for example, like the kimonos? And I said, yeah, of course you can. I mean, even in Japan, there's no rules or laws that you have to obey about kamon. You can just put any kamon on you like. Actually, there is no rule. Because a lot of families don't know what their true kamon is anymore, so exactly, any kamon is okay actually. But of course you do want to put a kamon on that you have some roots of, so most people try to search it, research it, take back at the family tree and such. Oh no, she's awake now?
かわいい。
Oh, you can kind of see her through the camera. Her head is there. And you can see her face a little bit too. Alright. Our third child will be Sakura with one kanji character, nature, and also from Naruto. Yeah, Sakura is a really, really popular name in Japan.
でも女の子がね。
Yeah, but again, it's usually only for girls. And, of course the name is beautiful. But personally, I feel that, Sakura is, its beauty in Japan is cherished so much because it's very short, right? Because it withers away very quickly. And that, reflects the way of Bushido, not lingering on to life, but, being very beautiful for a very short amount of time and withering away quickly. It's like, it reflects the way of Zen and such as well, But for me, I want to give them names that have like longer lives, I should say. Well, sakura are obviously alive during winter and autumn as well, but their flowers are only for spring, maybe a week or two, very short amount of time. So,
なるほどね。
if we have a boy though, we do have a name in mind already.
確かに。
In the beginning, because we thought Nagi was going to be a boy, so we actually had a really cool name ready. But maybe if we have a third child, we'll tell you when we have the third child, yeah. I like tuna sushi. Yeah, tuna sushi is great. I like salmon, by the way. Salmon is the best for me. Go ahead and eat sushi, sweet. Yeah, and you gotta eat more sushi. 千鳥の家紋が好き。すごい。結構マニアックですね。Since you live in Kyoto, do you have a favorite Maiko or a Geiko? I do. We're friends with one Geiko in Kyoto. Yeah, we know her.
うん
Yeah, I guess like we should say her then.
Mm.
Well, actually, to be honest, I don't.
Mm.
I've met like, maybe 5, 6 Maiko and Geikos before in Kyoto. I've worked as like their, at a dinner party. There were some foreign travelers coming to Kyoto, and they did a Maiko show, but they needed someone to explain everything in English, right? So I've quite often went to those places to explain everything in English, do translations and such. So I've met quite a lot of Maikos and Geikos before, but I worked with them, not like being entertained by them. So yeah, it was a completely different experience for me. So I would definitely say the friend I have as a Geiko is definitely my favorite, I guess, friends with, I should say. Wisteria is such a pretty flower, yeah. And the flower name, there's many different meanings to the flower wisteria, but one of them is hospitality, actually. So, omotenashi. I love it very much. And my grandfather and my grandmother, my mother's side, living in Kyoto today still. My grandmother, when her hands still, because she's quite old now, her hands would shake, so she can't do it anymore. But she used to make kimonos, actually. That was her job. Order-made kimono. And my grandfather was a taxi driver and also a tour guide, professional tour guide, for like 20 years or longer, maybe much longer, I think. Yeah, both of them. So they've both done omotenashi, hospitality-related stuff, so... Thank you so much. So many comments, thank you. Sashimi are very good. Yep, I agree, definitely. 日本では3匹の蛇があります。怖い。怖いんですか? Especially some with her daughter. Were your ancestors samurai? I don't know, maybe. There are few families that they know that their ancestors are samurai, but I think I saw a study before that only about 10% of the people know that they're descendants of samurais, I think. Yeah, only about 10%. Other people might have been descendants of samurai, but they don't know. Or, as you might know from history of Japan, in the 20th century not 19th century, when westernization happened in Japan, the samurai system, the class system was abolished, and society completely changed into a westernized society. And then the samurais, most of them, a lot of people, there was a 10-year civil war between two sides of westernization or against westernization. There was a big war, and a lot of the samurais lost their lives there, so that's another thing. The culture of samurai was once completely denied by the people at that time, so I think that would be another reason why. To visit. Alright, hello to Nagi. What country would you love to visit when COVID ends? Honey, what do you think? What country would you like to visit when COVID ends? I have been to Canada before when I was in high school for about 2 weeks, I think. I loved Canada very much. I was in Vancouver. And when I lived in Michigan for 6 years, I went to Niagara Falls and Toronto, I think. A few times, Toronto. So I personally love Canada very much. In Europe, I've never been to France before, nor Italy. I've been to Germany and Austria before. So it's mostly everywhere, I think. Maybe I can start from France. So yeah, number 1 is Canada, because Harumi's never been there. Number 2, France, because Harumi's never been to Europe. Number 3, I love Taiwan as well, actually. I went to Taiwan for 2 weeks as a volunteer student when I was in college. Taking care of kids and such. Are you okay standing up and down? Yeah, gotta take care of yourself.
ね、座ってる方ずっと正座してるのがしんどくて。
Oh, okay.
逆にね。
You should use that chair, sweetie.
あ、大丈夫。
Okay.
雪に。
Oh yeah, I should eat some more sushi too.
いや、本当に。
I just want to talk with you, so I just love talking with you. Okay. I'm so sorry for the comments I've been missing, by the way. I wish I can get all of them, but yeah, if you have anything else you'd like to ask me or such, you can take a look at my Instagram link on the description box, by the way. I would love to answer you once I have the time. Yeah, Taipei has great night markets. You've been to Taiwan before?
ないの、行きたい
You
の。
haven't been to Taiwan before?
でも私、
Yeah,
親
you're
戚
exactly. Your mother is half Taiwanese, right?
So.
Yeah, and you've never been to Taiwan before.
そう。
Because your grandfather, he's already passed away, right? But he spoke Japanese, right? Yeah, that's right. So I've been to Taiwan before and you haven't?
そう。
Okay. Oh, I loved you. Of course, I love China, by the way. But I've been to China like 4 or 5 times in life, so I would definitely want to try somewhere new. But still, when I was in Taiwan, I was there for volunteering, so I wasn't there for like sightseeing and such. So I only had like one night. I went to the night market, yeah, and I ate like various things. Like it was really fun. Chou tofu and
ああ。
what else? Like
私結局ちょうど食べたことない。
yeah, it's just really stinky tofu in China and Taiwan. Are you guys eating nagiri? I think maybe you're trying to say nigiri, maybe? Nigiri would be the different way to say sushi. Yes. If you're trying to say nigiri, it's nigiri, yes. Congratulations from San Francisco, thank you. Or there's Australia. I love Australia. I would love to go. Well, the reason why I just said I love Australia is because, I used to work in the tourism industry in Kyoto for 4 years and have met over 60,000 foreign travelers. I always say in my videos. And, the people, I loved all my guests, but especially the people from Australia were so kind to me. You were so kind to me. It was such... my mind, my heart was always washed every time I would meet an Australian guest. The way you smile, the way you talk, every time, like, sometimes, every day you're working, sometimes you're a little bit tired and everything doesn't go the way as planned, and when I'm talking English, I might get like, wait, what was I trying to say? That kind of moment. The people from Australia, they'd be like, no, take your time. You're doing a great experience for us. That's no problem at all. We have all day. Take your time. It's so kind, Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah, that definitely mean. Canada, いいですよね. I've been to England, Germany before, yeah.
あ、ヨーロッパも行きたいな。行ったことない。
Congratulations from Washington State. Thank you so much. I've been to Washington State once before. Yeah, I was too small to remember anything, but I've been before, yes. Oh, Canada. Hi from Canada. Thank you. Oh, so you're from Canada. Okay. Would you visit a Spanish-speaking country? I would definitely. I actually tried studying Spanish when I was in high school. I studied for about 1.5 years, actually. There was a man in Hiroshima. I grew up in Hiroshima. That worked in Spain for 28 years. What I'm saying. He worked in Spain for 28 years and he retired, came back to Hiroshima, his home city. But he was like, I'm so bored. Like, there's nothing to do. And he started a Spanish class. And he did 4 classes a month, and it was $10 a month. 1,000 yen. For 4 classes a month. 1 month, 1,000 yen. I was like, he didn't need any money. Yeah, but if you say no, I don't need any money, the students will be like, no, please let us pay, right? You know, so that's the reason why he just took 1,000 yen. But he always used that 1,000 yen to do parties for us at restaurants. There were some Spanish restaurants in Hiroshima, and he would take us there, and he would pay everything for us. So it was literally, we paid nothing actually. Yeah, I mean, I studied for about a year, so I like, you know, Miyamo Shogo and stuff like that's it though. I forgot everything. As I was studying Spanish, it was time for me to go to Beijing for 1 year to study Chinese, and then it all got mixed up, and I totally lost my Spanish. But yeah, I studied it for about a year and a half actually though. I love the pronunciation of Spanish, the sounds, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I think Spanish and Chinese are my favorite, yeah. Oh. You didn't want to be put down on the floor, sweetie? You have such a small face. It's about the size of my fist. Yeah, I'll have some more sushi. Alright, okay, it's about an hour now since we started. I guess it's almost about time we have to stop talking then. We don't want Nagi and Harumi to be too tired, so.
お寿司美味しかった。めちゃめちゃ美味しかった。びっくりじゃん。
Do you have a recommended place in Kyoto? We do. Take a look at our Kyoto Hidden Gems series. It's in the description box too. We started like last month? Last month maybe? No, last month. We started taking videos series where we introduced the hidden gems in Kyoto. I was looking at YouTube and I thought there are a lot of people who make videos about Kyoto, but they always say like the best places to go, like 7 best places to go. And like each place is just like a real quick run through, like 2-3 minutes. And I thought, you know, I think because as a resident in Kyoto, I thought I should really go deeper, you know, into each place, each restaurant, each bar, each cafe, each facility, you know, and not just like to do a quick run through and such. So yeah, so far we went to ryokan. Yes, a private bath ryokan. We went to Kyoto Aquarium, and we went to Shin Sengumi Temple, Mibu Temple. We went to a temple as well. And we went to eat that taiyaki, the cafe, the round taiyaki. And yesterday, I think we posted Nikuyasu-san, yeah, where we ate the Wagyu beef. And we actually, yes, because I have my sister-in-law here in Kyoto, and my mother from Hiroshima, she's going to be coming the day after tomorrow, and she's going to be helping out Harumi. So Yuki is going to have some free time. So Yuki and I are going to be going to 3 more places actually in one day. We're going to be interviewing 3 more places. We already have the reservation ready and everything. So, and from there on the 10th, my younger brother is going to be coming to Kyoto. He just turned 20. So he's going to be coming. My mother is still going to be here. So he and I are going to be going to some places together as well. So this week and next week we're going to be going, in total we're going to be going to 6 places. And once Harumi recovers, she'll be editing the video. And I hope you can look forward to that too. Every place, all the 6 places are really awesome. Yeah. It's so much fun, really, being able to introduce these places. A lot of these places we've never knew about too, so. I missed a really good question. What was it? Oh, there we go. Oh, Stefan, thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for sending me messages on Instagram too. Will Harumi and the girls join Iaido someday? If they want to. Yeah, it's up to them. I would actually want them to do tea ceremonies more. Because In tea ceremonies, I really should make a video about this too, but what you learn is really basic manners and respect towards the elderly, how to properly do your greetings, talk with people, basic communication skills that you need to be an adult in Japan. You learn these things through tea ceremony. So yeah, for them to be like a grown-up, I would definitely say tea ceremony would be on the top of the list. Yeah. And then a martial art would come next. Just because they're girls, I don't want them to be weak. I want them to be able to take care of themselves. Because, maybe one day, Hinata or Nagi might start saying, Dad, I want to travel the world. I'm on my own. I'm going to go around the world, for a whole year, travel around on myself and everything. I want to say, yeah, that's a good idea. Go ahead. But to do that, we need to educate her to be able to protect herself, right? So that's like the most important thing for us, for our beliefs towards education of our kids, for them to be able to take care of themselves, protect themselves, and respect others, be grateful. Yeah. So, and Iaido, again, I explained in my video where I compared the history of Kendo and Iaido. Iaido is really about training your mind. It's almost like a meditation. And I personally love it. I do it every day, but as a way for, self-defense kind of purpose, Iaido is quite difficult, obviously. You wouldn't have a sword with you everywhere. So as for self-defense, I would say maybe Aikido, karate. My younger brother, who's coming in a few more days, he did karate for 12 years, by the way. Karate, maybe kendo as well. Getting a little bit tired, Steve? You okay? Oh yeah, your legs. Want that chair? Let's bring that chair. Yeah, so we want our kids to do that maybe. And maybe a sport if possible. Yeah, for their health, yeah. But we want them to be kids at the same time, have enough time to play. All right, so how about we do till 70 minutes, so 4 more minutes then. We'll answer a few more questions. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Bradley Douglas, is that your name? Thanks for all of the content. As a future English teacher, your content has helped me gain some basic cultural knowledge that I'll need. Congrats. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's like the concept of my videos, of my, what should I say, educational videos. That's how you say it in Japanese, kyoikuke videos. The concept, the most important thing that I always keep in mind is that you'll be able to understand the basic things that you need to know about the topics in a short amount of time. So that's like what I always keep in mind, I do your face. Okay. You're yeah, it's about time we have to stop anyways, yeah. Okay, we need to breastfeed our baby now, so yeah, it's about time that we stop. Yeah, we've been doing it for about an hour. Everyone, thank you so much for your time. I really wish I was able to answer more questions. Have you seen Abroad in Japan's new video on Kyoto? I have, yes. I've seen his video, yeah. It's true what he talked about in his video. Love your Hidden Gems series. Thank you so much. We only have 4 videos right now, but we'll have more in the future. Okay, alright. Okay, yeah, I think we have to end here. Nagi's getting a little bit angry now. She's getting frustrated. Yeah. She's looking for mommy. Okay. Alright then, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. We will definitely be busy for a while, of course, but we will try to continue posting a video at least every 3 days. Yes. So this will be considered a video. So our next video will be in the next 3 days, and from there we'll try to continue making new videos. But unfortunately, because I am the only one being able to edit, we will not be able to make family vlog series or Kyoto Hidden Gems series for about a month or two, maybe. It'll probably be hard for you to work, so for about a month it'll be just the educational videos, but I have a lot of interesting videos on my mind and a lot of the scripts are ready. I just need to shoot and edit it, so I hope you can look forward to it. If I can give you some information in advance, I have some videos on shrines and temples, Shinsengumi, the history of Shinsengumi, and also talking a little bit more about katana, the samurai and ninja and stuff as well, so I hope you look forward to that. Okay, then how about you stay here? Give me 1 second. I'll go and close the camera. Yep. Okay, Nagi and Harumi, say goodbye.
バイバ
Bye. ありがとうございまし
イ。
た。Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.